on, guys? Today we are working on a 2007 Nissan Altima. This is a hybrid, although it shouldn't matter. This is just a quick video showing you guys what the problem could be with your HVAC blower, you know, the fan that blows out the air, whether your air conditioning is on or your heater is on. It's pretty common with these to happen, where is if you turn on the car, let's say, come in here, and you turn the car on, now I will say I've already replaced the relay in this car already because I really needed to do it and I needed to have it done, but I figured I'd show you guys how to go about doing it. So normally when you would turn the car on right now, like I'm going to, turn this on. Right now I have my HVAC off. I mean, if you had it on, you know, prior to you shutting the car off, then, you know, cool, right now it should be on. The thing is, when you would turn your fan on like this, you can just hear, you probably actually can hear the wind noise. My fans just turned on immediately and they're fine. However, most cases with most people's cars are the fan won't turn on, or it'll just turn on whenever it wants. It could be 5 minutes of you driving, it could be, you know, 25 minutes of driving later, or it could just never turn on at all. So naturally you would go to replace the blower motor thinking that it's bad, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you do a little bit more troubleshooting, you'll find that the problem is actually usually tied to the relay, the fan blower relay or the blower relay for these cars. So now I'm talking about, this is the automatic climate control Altimas. There are manual controlled Altimas, which I believe have the same relay. But anyway, I'll show you guys how to get to it. It's pretty simple to get to. It took me about, I don't know, 2 minutes to replace it. So I'll just show you exactly where it's at. Okay, so down here just underneath the steering wheel, go on ahead and pull off the fuse box cover, which is just this guy, just pulls off. And you want to look at the two, before we start anything, you want to look at these two, the two bottom blue fuses, the two 15 amp fuses over there on the left. You want to pull those out and make sure that they're not blown. If they are blown, replace them and then try your fan again. If they are not blown, then we can go on ahead and pull out this relay, which kind of, you know, doesn't make sense. It's on the back of this fuse box. So it's actually, you can't get to it unless you kind of pull off this plastic, which is what we're about to do. So this whole plastic kick panel has to come off. Fortunately, all you'll need is an 8mm socket, which I have there. You'll need a some type of a flathead screwdriver and a Phillips screwdriver. So over here on the side, you'll have this plastic panel. You just simply need to kind of just pry it off however you can, just to start it off like that, and then it just pulls straight off, and that's all you need to do. And then if you look down inside here, you'll see that there are 3 screws. There's 2 8mm screws that are there. We'll worry about those in a minute, but the one you need to pull off right now is this Phillips head screw that's right here, and then we can go on ahead and remove this kick panel. So go on ahead and get that guy off. Okay, like so. Then all this thing really does is it just pulls back and down. Same for the other side, it kind of just pulls away. Don't pull it all, you know, very hard, because there are wires that are still connected there. You don't even need to disconnect. You don't need to disconnect any of this stuff. You can just let it hang here. And as you can see, we have the fuse box here. Now the relay that we're after is on the left side of the fuse box on the back of it. So there are, I think, 4 blue relays. Excuse me. The relay that we're looking for is on the back of this fuse box. It looks just like this. And like I said, I think there's 4 of them back there, but it'll be on the very left side, I think on the bottom somewhere. I guess if you have really small hands, you might be able to just reach over the top of this and pull it out. However, as I said many times in the past, I don't like to struggle. So if you want, you grab the 8mm, take off both these screws, and then you take off that one 8mm that's right up here on the top, and then that'll allow you to pull the fuse box down. Now that thing is connected. These also hold this in place too, so you're gonna have to kind of, you know, maneuver this stuff kind of around the bracket, but you should be able to get it off. And you know, you won't be able to pull it all the way out, but you'll have a lot more room. So here, let's see if I can go on ahead and pull it off for you and show you what I'm talking about. Just like so. Now you can see that this whole thing will kind of just come down quite a bit here, so that I can get to the back of this thing. And then, like I said, the relay that you're after is just this very back blue one right here. Okay, there are other blue ones, but don't worry about those. And like I said, I've already replaced mine, but you can now clearly see it. You just pull it out of here, pop in your new one, and then all you do is just go on ahead and put the reposition the you know, this whole fuse deal back into place where it was, and then screw it back into place. So it's not too hard. So you can see you could just line up the screws there and put it back. And then before you put all this back together, it would make sense for you to, you know, go on ahead and pop into the car and just try the fan again. Now when I did this, immediately when I turn on my car, my fan comes on. Whereas before, you know, I never knew if the fan was going to work at all or not. It could work, it could not work, or it can decide to work a little bit later. But when I did the relay, now the fan just turns on immediately, and it turns on right away. So of course that's the same thing, in case you guys didn't know, right away and immediately. But yeah, if that's I mean, that's pretty much all there is to it. And then to get this guy back on, as you can see, this plastic has a lot of these little metal tabs here and here and here. All you do is line those up with the notches that are there, and one down there and one up here. So I mean, it's pretty easy to pop this back into place. It's pretty straightforward to just line everything back up in the holes that they go into. As you can see, that's pretty much back on already. And then you'll put that one screw back in down here on the bottom. But aside from that, it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, this could probably take you about 10 or 15 minutes of your time, and I'm 90% sure it's going to work for you. So yeah, if you have any comments or questions, just ask them in the comment section below. It's your first time to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And definitely hit the like button and hit the subscribe button on your way out. Also would like to say that I do have a new channel out, and I'll leave a link in the description below. But oh, this stupid sun's in my face. But yeah, I do have a new channel out, so feel free to check that out if you guys want. I'll leave a link in the description, and I put a post already on the community tab, but pretty much that channel is going to be about I don't know, doing fun car things, you know, not just repairs, but modifications, you know, racing, turboing things, suspension work, brakes, you know, all the stuff that comes along with that, and motorsports, and doing that type of stuff, because that's what I like to do personally. I think I've mentioned it before on my channel, but I know you guys really don't see me too much, or the guy behind the camera. But on that channel, if you want to go check it out, you can definitely see what I'm working on and the projects that I'll have going. I just started it, just launched it, so if you guys would check that out, I really appreciate it. The channel is known worldwide. Like I said, I'll just leave a link in the description. Please just click on the link. You might be able to find my picture if you search Known Worldwide. I know there are other channels that are Known Worldwide as well, but that'll be what I'll be working on. So stop by on that, show me some love, hit the subscribe button on there, because that would help me out, because I'm basically just trying to build that thing from brand new. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.